Zambian lawmakers expressed their concerns about the new Cyber Security Act. There has been unease expressed by the Law Association of Zambia about many of the provisions in the new Cyber Security Act, which recently became law. In December 2024, it had expressed serious concern that certain provisions of the proposed legislation risk undermining fundamental rights, such as the right to privacy and freedom of expression. The law also stipulates that those who have violated it may face imprisonment or pay fines for a number of offences. The law allows the interception and surveillance of all electronic communications, including calls, emails, messages, and streamed content. On the other hand, the lawmakers also pointed at the problem in the localization of the Zambia Cyber Security Agency in the office of the President.
It's a very sad day in the history of this country, as it has officially been announced that the President of the Republic of Zambia, President Hakainde Hichilema, has officially signed into law the cyber security as well as the cyber crimes law. Now, many of you may have heard how we have argued that government should not proceed to enact, let alone to sign into law, this very archaic or very retrogressive law. For those of you who have a healthy memory, you remember that the UPND in opposition were the loudest in crying out when the PF enacted the Cyber Security and Cyber Crimes Law, on the basis that this law was going to be infringing on people's rights to freedom of expression. Colleagues, against all the voices that have spoken to reason with the UPND, the President has today decided to proceed and sign this Cyber Security and Cyber Crimes Law into laws. To government promoting the safe use of social media, government now is going to make it very difficult for citizens to exercise their right to free speech. In Onshta, you must carefully watch whatever it is that you are saying freely. Something very difficult to do. You know that free speech is a prerequisite even to development, because in the freedom of speech, people exchange ideas of development. In Onshta, you don't even know whatever it is that you are saying if it will amount to a crime, according to the new law that has been signed by this government called by UPND. Now, who will this law affect most? Irifunde the other affect most abana kukula, the young people, the youths, who are the most frequent users of social media. Bayutha apanombaleke ni miebe ububuteko mwasalide mukukana ishi bamwaide mulepunda bali will fix it nabu pange funde, that will send most of you to prison. And you need to know the maximum sentence that some of you will be getting from this law is 25 years. The other category of people that are going to be affected are people who don't take time to read, or who let alone cannot even read. Because pakuishiba what must be, what is law and what is not, what is lawful and what is not lawful, unless ulabelenga.